Hello and welcome. Going to play Frog Bog for the Intellivision. This was released by Mattel in 1982. So the objective of the game is to eat as many bugs as possible. Now I'm the purple frog, and the computer will take control of the gray frog. Normally the gray frog is for a second player, but if nobody touches the controller, then the computer just jumps in. So each bug type has a different point value. That one on the screen now is the highest, but it just left because nobody got it. So by default, the frogs are on a fixed arc. Well, the computer's always going to remain that way. But when you start a day game, you're on what they consider the easiest difficulty. It's just the way you control the frog. So by tapping the game disc, the frog will just jump automatically on the same path, and the tongue will activate when you're near a bug. But you can change that at any time during the game. You can switch back and forth to different control styles. So your other option is just to take full control of the frog jumps. And then you can jump, different angles, different heights. But you run the risk of falling in the water. In fact, you'll likely fall in the water a lot when you control your own jumps. And that loses time. The game is timed. Every game lasts about 3 minutes. So when you fall in the water, you have to swim back to the lily pad before you can jump again. You also have the option of controlling the tongue rather than have it be automatic. And for the tongue, you just hit a side button. So I'm going to switch to the full control right now, just with a tap of the button. And there I go, right into the water. You can see that the screen changed to orange as the sun is setting. So you go through the day cycle and then the game ends at nighttime. Nighttime doesn't last too long at all when you play the day cycle, but you can play a full night game separately, which I'll do after this. Now we're at night, and the computer grabbed both of those last bugs. So you could briefly see they were fireflies, but I'll show that during the night. So the frogs go to sleep, and that's the end of the game. So I'll switch to the night game now. Alright, so on the keypad, I'd hit the number 3 key here at the title screen to start a night game. The night game actually defaults to the middle difficulty. I don't really know why they do that, since you can switch to whatever you want at any time. So I'll switch to taking control of the tongue as well. So we saw briefly at the end of the day, they're fireflies. Every single bug is considered a firefly now. And it's a little more challenging, because when they fly high, you can lose track of them against the dark sky when they don't light up. But they do still have the same point values. Like the lowest bug is 5 points, and then the most valuable bug is 25 points. And you can see there's a moon as well. That's the time limit. So as it descends, the time remaining is going down, and once it gets below the horizon, the game's about to end. There's a version of this game on Atari 2600 as well, published by Mattel under the M Network label. That one, though, has a different title. It's called Frogs and Flies. Although this game is simplistic and it's really just a single screen, I've always liked it. It's a good two-player game, and the sound effects are nice. It's really one of the few older games that makes you feel like you're outdoors. I'm not really doing that good. I'd consider 300 a good score, but really against the second player where you're competing more for the bugs because the computer doesn't really get a whole lot. Single player game, I mean, it really depends, I guess, if you take control of the frog or not, but I'd say you should get probably 400 to 500 range. Alright, so this is going to end soon. Yep, there it goes. So I'm going to let the computer play itself now as the final part of this video. I won't talk at all. You can just enjoy the sounds. So this is the end of me, so thanks for watching, and prepare to watch the computer play itself.